So we have a decision to make. Decision number one, we can continue to do the same thing we're doing now. We can wake up, we can go to work, we can get our paycheck, and we can rely on somebody else to help us get by. Or decision number two, we can get set on the path to investing. And then what is investing going to do for us? Investing is going to help us achieve financial security and eventually financial freedom. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I want to welcome you to the Intro to Investing series. And whether you're already part of the VV Nation or you're brand new to this channel, I want to say welcome. I want to say you are here and you're gonna learn. And let's get started. So first things first, why is investing important? It seems like no matter where you turn these days, you're looking at people losing their jobs. We're talking about a pandemic. We're talking about economic crisis. And the unemployment rate is at an all-time high right now. And of course, yes, this is mostly due to COVID-19 and the job losses due to the lockdown and different quarantine effects and such. But this just goes to show how many people rely on a paycheck, how many people rely on someone else or a job being available to pay their bills. And this isn't financial security. This isn't financial freedom. When you're relying on somebody else to provide you income, what happens when you lose that job? What happens when something unexpected comes along? So investing is going to put us in charge. We're going to be able to put our money to work for us so that eventually we no longer have to work. Our money is doing all of the work for us. So how do we get there? What does this look like? Becoming financially free, becoming financially secure, it doesn't happen overnight, but also it doesn't take a lot of upfront capital or a lot of upfront money to set ourselves on a path that we can finally achieve that financial freedom. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, I'm currently living paycheck to paycheck, or I currently don't have an income. There's no way I'll be able to save up enough money so that one day I can retire. Or there's no way I'll be able to save up enough money so that one day my investments can provide my income for me. Well, look at this just for 1 second, guys. Take a look at this. You might be thinking, I need to invest $100 a day to $200 a day so that I can one day become financially free. No. Let's think about this for 1 second. You could do the math if you want, but I've already done it. $2 a day. If you invest $2 a day over a working career, of course, so that we're talking roughly 40 years, at a 10% interest rate. So $2 a day, what do you think that's going to get you? For those of you that are doing math right now, I'll give you a second, but $2 a day will turn into $350,000 over the course of a working career at a 10% interest rate. And you might be saying, okay, $350,000, that sounds great, but Clay, I want to be a millionaire. Don't we all? Everybody wants to be a millionaire. So what do I need to invest to become a millionaire when I want to retire? Do I need to invest $10 a day, $50 a day, $100 a day? $5 a day gets you $1 million at a 10% interest rate over the course of a working career. Just $150 a month. Now, you might find that difficult to attain right now. You might find it difficult to find $150 a month in your budget. Or you might say, no, there's no way. Do the math, guys. There is a way. $5 a day gets you $1 million when you're ready to retire. Now, let's take a look at 3 things that we can affect when we're investing. The first thing is the principal, the amount of money that we invest or that we can continue to invest on a regular basis. So if you have $1,000 saved up right now, and maybe you're able to put away $100 a month for the foreseeable future, this would be considered principal. The second thing we can affect when we're investing is the interest rate. And this might be a little bit harder for us personally to affect, but if we're looking at stuff like risk to reward ratios, of course, if we're willing to risk a little bit more, the interest rate that we receive should be higher. So we can take our 2% interest rate up to a 4% interest rate. If we're willing to take on a little bit more risk, we can raise that to a 10% interest rate. And finally, the third thing that we can affect And perhaps the most important thing we can affect when we're investing is time. There's absolutely no better time to start than now. The sooner you start, the more time you have for the interest to compound and for your money to start working for you. So what does this look like? I said if we wanted to invest just $2 a day, but if we invest that over 40 years, that gets us $350,000. Now, of course, once we get there, once we're at that $350,000 level, each year begins to snowball. It begins to snowball over time. And the more time we have, the better off we are. Of course, somebody investing $2 a day, but they only have 5 years, they're not going to have nearly anywhere near that $350,000 when they're done. And I know with everything going on with COVID-19 right now and the unemployment rate and just everything going on in the economy, this might not be the safest time to invest, but what you're doing right now is the absolute right thing. You're watching videos, you're learning, you're going to figure out exactly how to get started, when to get started, and what type of investor you are. What you're doing right now is going to equip you with everything you need to learn when to get into the market so that you're comfortable, so that you know and you're able to sleep at night because you know you're doing what you need to do. And the path to financial freedom, it does not happen overnight. It happens in stages. So first, we need to achieve financial security. What does it look like when we've achieved financial security? Financial security is when we no longer have to worry about that rainy day fund. You know, what if something comes up that I'm maybe unable to pay for? If my car breaks down, do I have to worry about where the money's going to come from so that I can pay for the repairs? No. When you're financially secure, you have that emergency fund. You don't have to worry about where the next bill is going to be paid from. You don't have to worry about what happens if I lose this stream of income, because you've got other income streams, you're diversified, you've got an emergency fund, and you're set. It takes away all of the stresses, it takes away all of the worries and the what ifs about what could happen if an unexpected bill arises. And once we've achieved financial security, we're well on our way to financial freedom. Financial freedom is when we no longer have to worry or rely on somebody else to provide our income for us. Our money's working for us. We're diversified enough so that in case one stream falls short, the other one picks up the slack. This is financial freedom. Guys, you can look at all the other YouTubers out there that are jumping out of their Lamborghinis and telling you they've got the secrets to financial freedom. But look, if you're making $100,000 a month and you're spending $100,000 a month, that leaves you with $0 a month by the end of the period. And what happens then? What happens if you have an unexpected bill that comes up? You're unable to pay for it because you've got zero left. So being smart with your money is much more important than the amount of money that you make. So just a little recap on why investing is important. Investing is the quickest, easiest, and most efficient way that's going to put us on the path to financial security and eventually financial freedom. So I hope you like this video, and the next video in the series is what exactly is investing? Everybody talks about it, but what exactly does it mean? So stay tuned for the next video in this series, or if you want to search around the YouTube channel and find something else that catches your interest, please do so. But as always, guys, if you're not a part of the VV Nation, please click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and I hope each and every one of you have a great day. So if you liked that video and you're not yet a part of the VV Nation, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button below, or you can also subscribe to the channel by clicking here. And if you want to skip around a little bit, or if you want to watch the next video in the series, please click the video right here.